It's February 9th, 2024. We're at the world famous Leo's Pharmacy, and unfortunately we can't turn that, but we'll try to get it up there. Let me see. Leo's Pharmacy on Maine Avenue in historical Lakeside, and we have a very wonderful person and friend, and we have Raj.
Hello, Ron. First of all, I want to thank you for doing this. And here we are, Leo's Lakeside Pharmacy. Just give you a little bit background. I did my pharmacy school in India, and then
We're gonna go inside right now. It's a little noisy with the traffic, so we're gonna walk in. And if you could give us your full name, because it's hard for me to pronounce that long name when we go in.
Zalavadiya.
Okay.
And I want to just show you this too. Leo's,
The
Maine
historical
Avenue
plaque.
Yeah, historical plaque from Maine Avenue Revitalization Association.
Mara, yeah,
Yep.
there it is. We got a good shot of that.
I want to give a shout out to Mara and Lakeside Historical Society for doing that.
Okay.
Yep.
Go in. We got plenty of things to see here.
Come on in, yeah. It's a 60-year-old pharmacy, Ron.
60?
60-year-old.
Wow. And how did you come across the pharmacy? I'm going to zoom in on some of these. What can you tell me about all this stuff?
So,
Is this a collection of old antique
Yep. It's,
historical ampules and things?
Yep, like this wing balance. You can see the date. It's from 1975. San Diego County seal on it. These are all the old bottles, wing balance.
Is that the actual medicine in those vials?
Yep, yeah.
Really?
They're all expired medication.
Wow.
And
Let's go over to the other one.
yeah.
And there's more down here. I remember some of these ointments here. And
this is, we found some in our attic, and then patients saw this and they kept bringing like one vial at a time, or some people bring it couples, and I only started with one cabinet and now I have two. So it's all from my patient. Next door Dr. Estep passed away, and they donated whole medical bag to me, so I just put emergency kit and all the vials in there.
how long have you been a pharmacist, and what kind of training does a pharmacist have to be obviously licensed in the state of California?
So you need to have a PharmD degree. Since I did my pharmacy school in India, I have to take a equivalency exam.
Sure.
I have to took like a 4 exam to become a pharmacist here. First one was foreign graduate pharmacy equivalency exam. Then you take all the exams that American graduate takes, like NAPLEX, and then we have to take law exam from California State Board of Pharmacy. And that's how I became a pharmacist. I worked for Rite Aid Pharmacy and White Cross Pharmacy back in Imperial Valley. And then Leo Ward, who established this place, he was retired, but he was working for my brother-in-law at Alvarado Pharmacy, and that's how we got this pharmacy. My brother-in-law, he just was a very good friend of Leo, and that's how we got in.
And so you own basically the block, right? The other was there 2 or 3 stores to the south of May?
Yeah, now we just own the building.
Okay. So how long have you been a pharmacist in the U.S.?
I've been pharmacist since 2003, so that's almost like 20 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And what do you enjoy most about being a pharmacist?
Being a pharmacist, I just love my patients. I like to talk to them. I like to make a difference in their life, in their health. Like, I just want to make sure they know their medications, they're taking it right, they know the side effects, and I would like to go over their medications time to time. I just print a list and I said, hey, if you have 5 minutes, come here, sit down. It's called medication therapy management. So I love to do that.
And I have seen that too, and you've helped me
Another
also.
thing I like to do is just go into their life a little bit,
Yeah.
and that's how I like their friendship.
And how many staff do you have here? You have a lot of people working behind the counter helping you.
Including me, my dad, he just come and help me out. My brother does delivery for me, so we are about 9 to 10 people.
And then you have a part-time pharmacist when you
Yep.
are taking when you
Yeah,
have a day off, right?
he's a great help. He just retired from Ready Children's, and he just live like 5 minutes away.
Oh, wow.
Local Lakeside, and whenever I need to go out of pharmacy, he's always there.
How do you learn about all the new drugs coming in so you can begin to fill those? I mean, how do you learn about this brand new drug, or maybe this drug should be replaced with this drug, and so forth? How does that work in the pharmaceutical world? Because I'm not sure how that works. I know there's pharmacy reps come into doctors' offices.
Yep.
How does that work?
So
or is it computerized?
It's all online now, as you know. We get information online. We get a magazine every 2-3 different kind of pharmacist, U.S. pharmacist, all those magazine. We have to do continued education. Every 2 years I have to renew my license, and before I renew my license, I have to do 30 hours of education. So we like to learn about new drugs, new injectables, like vaccination came out, right, for COVID. We didn't know how mRNA vaccine is gonna work, but we have to keep learning.
And so you grew up in India, right?
Yeah.
What piqued your interest to get into this field?
So in India, we are big in manufacturing. Like I was in a pharmacy school, and I was learning good manufacturing practice and stuff over there, so I can make the medication. But then my sister was here. She was studying at SDSU, and she said, "Hey, pharmacy working as a pharmacist in America is totally different than India. It's more clinical. So when you come, you can find it out." And when I came, I see how pharmacists work, and I really like it. When I was an intern, I just fell in love with this profession.
Can you kind of give us a little tour?
Definitely.
Okay,
Yeah.
we'll follow you around here.
So we got.
How many square feet is this store about?
About like 3,000.
800, okay.
3,000.
So we have a seating area, like when COVID and flu shots and other types of vaccines, they just sit down right here, have a view of Maine Avenue,
Yep.
and your smile.
Definitely. And we got nice cards, greeting cards.
Greeting cards, lots of nice greeting cards, right. And the command center I see back there, and all the ladies and the gentlemen,
Yeah, we got
always friendly.
vitamins and stuff over here, and we can go a little bit inside.
How many, do you have like thousands of different types of medication at one time?
It's hard to say how many I have, but yeah,
Hundreds probably, right?
hundreds of thousands of probably, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna.
This is where we keep all our vaccines and stuff in refrigerator. And this is where we work. I have a machine that I want to show you that
You have for some of the common drugs, a lot of pharmacies, they have a automated computerized rather than counting them out all the time, right?
Yeah, this is the automatic robot from Parata. It's gonna it can hold 200 drugs.
200 types of drugs.
Yeah, and it will just cap it, count it, and label it, everything for me.
Oh, it labels it in the machine?
Yep. Yeah, labels.
Really?
Yeah, while goes in there, it just.
I thought the people just put a cup up and collect the. No.
No.
You have to program each drug, right?
Yeah.
Or unless it's a renewal, right?
Yep.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
What does something like this cost?
About $120,000.
I was thinking a couple $100,000,
Yeah.
easy, right?
But it's helping because
It saves time.
Save time. Not only that, but you make less error.
And it's 100% accurate, right?
100%
Okay,
accurate, yeah. So
that's great. And I know you are always over here when I come in.
Yeah.
I call this the command center, right? I recognize that camera there, my camera.
And this is where our technician process prescriptions and stuff.
There's hundreds and hundreds of medications.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. How about formularies? A lot of pharmacies has like natural, what do you call them, formularies? What do you call that? Where it's not a prescription, it's a
Like compounding.
compounding, right?
Compounding,
Do you
yeah.
do much of that anymore?
We didn't do it. We did initially little bit, But then Board of Pharmacy had a stricter rules and regulation.
Oh.
So it take forever.
I
to do
didn't know
compounding.
that.
And
Okay.
So we don't do. But
So there's
there
no
is a-
natural, non-prescriptive things here.
No, no. We
Yep.
just have some OTC homeopathic medication
Sure,
and stuff, but
sure.
not like, But this is where the counter is, where, we sign out people. And
Oh,
this
that-
is our window area where we keep the drugs.
That's
These are all
ready
the
to go,
yeah,
right?
ready to
Your
go.
your sap has filled it,
Yeah.
packed it, and it's ready to go. And I see you up here often too.
Yeah,
This is
our office area. This is where they do the mail and delivery.
the what?
Mails and delivery.
Oh,
Mail, we do free mail out and delivery.
okay.
We deliver medication to my older patient because they cannot drive. They
Oh.
don't have a car, so we just do that. And another important thing I want to show you is like this one. I'm gonna block the patient's name, but you can see.
Of course. What
It's
is that? That's a dose of something?
Yeah, it's like a lot of people have Alzheimer's
Did you say
disease.
mail? Is that mail? Did you say?
No, these are like a special packaging.
Oh.
This one help patient because they just go by date and all they have to do is morning time they take one pill
So
and they are done.
they just punch it, right?
Yeah,
and
punch it
and they
and-
don't have any trouble. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
So this is like a morning,
That's incredible.
evening,
Right. Yeah. I
And,
appreciate the privacy you're doing there.
bedtime.
Of course.
Yeah.
Bedtime. You're right.
Yeah. So that way,
Wow.
patient.
So
doesn't
that's
have
what
to
you're
worry.
doing up here. And
They
this
don't
man
mix.
right here always wants to give me a bottle of water or something. This is, and I know he's a proud father. He just sits there. This man is always here. How does he help you? Is he like your official greeter? And what's his first name?
It's very hard to give the job description for my dad because he does lot of stuff here.
He gave you a handful of candy one time. I said, no, I can't take that. I have to pay for that yet.
He's the ultimate boss. He just keep eyes on us.
He's always here. And he's such a gentleman. He gave me a compliment on my mustache when I walked in. He always, hi.
Hi.
And I know you're very proud of your son here, and he's very
Yeah,
proud of you.
yeah.
It's nice to have family.
He believes in karma for sure. He
and a
just,
father.
Yeah, he's
and-
just very healthy.
Is your mother alive?
Yeah.
Okay, that's great.
She stays home, but
She stays home.
he like to come, even though I'm off. he's here.
Every day?
Every day.
Huh? Do you pay him well? Did you get a raise? You should get a raise today, right? All right. So this is another little, I call a command center for those type of drugs you told me about.
Yeah.
Wow. So what is your greatest pleasure of being a pharmacist in community? And I also would like you to talk about the community because I see you in the parade. I see you in Halloween things. You had all kind of things here. I see you all over Main Street and beyond the different events. You put back so much in your community, but what drives you and what do you enjoy and what can you how can you address that, Raj?
So it's a very good question, but how do I say? Like I was really busy putting my step into pharmacy, but then COVID happened, and Chamber of Commerce gave me Member of the Year award. So because they saw little thing we did during COVID, so they gave a Business of the Year award, Member of the Year award to Leo's Pharmacy, and we really liked that. That was a big achievement for us. And then I went into community, tried to take part as much as I can. I help whatever way I could in small events. I like to participate. I realized that whatever is Lakeside Chamber of Commerce doing is really good for community. I really like this community, small community. Everybody look out for each other. And when during COVID time, when there was a riots going on, there was a couple people in community. They gave me a big relief. They told me that, Raj, don't worry about your place. I know you have most window on Maine Avenue, but you don't have to worry. This is a small community. Nothing gonna happen to your place. If you want us to sleep right next to outside your pharmacy, we'll do that.
When was this?
That was when remember there was a lot of riot going on during COVID.
Oh,
Yeah, that
Okay.
time. So that was like a big, you can feel that there is a people they can take care about you.
Yeah.
They care about your business.
so you care about the community, and they
Definitely,
came
I
back
have
and
to-
cared about
yeah,
you.
so
Before we wrap this up, what is your greatest challenge about being a business owner? You have staff responsibility and scheduling, and you have a business, you got to pay all those bills, and you have a successful pharmacy, and you're all over the place in the community. You have family, this, that. You're kind of all over the place. What's your biggest challenge?
Challenge
To do all the things you need to
yep,
do.
like insurance company, right?
Oh.
Like big insurance company, Express Script, Medco, CVS Caremark. There is another one, Optum RX. They play at a big level that me or even like a state level people cannot even fight them. They are so big giant. Like right now, I love PFW. I know a lot of people goes there. I know as a customer, but I cannot take TRICARE because they don't give me a contract right now. I ask them, hey, give me a contract so I can take care of their flu shots and stuff. I know that they cannot get their medication here, but at least I can take care of their vaccination and stuff. But Express Script is too big. They said if we don't give you contract, it's not gonna hurt patient because there is a Rite Aid or Walgreens, they do take that insurance. So those kind of PBM, we call it them a PBM. Those big PBM are the challenge for our small business pharmacy.
And before we end, and thank you for this opportunity, what would you like to say to Lakeside and the greater community before we end this?
We are a very small, compact community where everybody knows each other and everybody love each other. And we want to keep it like that. Lakeside help Lakeside. We're going to help. If we don't do it, who's going to do it? I understand that, MARA, Maine Avenue Revitalization Association, right? Those lady doesn't owe anything on this Maine Avenue. But they worried about, they like to keep it clean. They do local churches, they come out once a 6 months or once a year and they clean the area. So if they can do it, as a businessman, I have to do my part.
All righty. Well, I want to thank you so much, and also thank your dad, who's always has that wonderful $1 million smile when I come in here. I'm not sure how much he understands me sometimes because I talk fast, but I want to thank you so much for your time.